This exotic and tropical dessert is absolutely a beautiful presentation. Fresh tangerine mousse cheesecake with a tangerine jello center will melt in your mouth, is creamy and aromatic. It is covered with shiny creamy mirror glaze for the ultimate smooth finish. There are several steps in this recipe, but still a simple and easy to make with a very impressive, satisfying result. First, let's make tangerine jelly. Soak gelatin in a water by following instruction on the package. Rinse and peel fruits. In a small saucepan, combine together tangerine, sugar, lime zest, and water. Bring to a boil and cook on medium-low heat until fruits are soft. Then sieve the liquid and press the remaining flesh of the fruits. Add gelatin and honey. Then stir to completely dissolve gelatin in a liquid. You can add a few pieces of fresh fruits inside the liquid for some texture. Pour the liquid into a round-shaped pan and place in the fridge for 1 hour or until fully sets. For the chocolate sponge cake, sift dry ingredients, which is flour and cocoa powder. Separate egg yolks from whites. In a large bowl, beat yolks with sugar until thick pale consistency. In a separate bowl, whip egg whites with pinch of salt. Add sugar and whip until you get beautiful soft peaks. Add half the meringue first to the egg mixture and fold gently with spatula. Add in dry ingredients and gently mix. Add the rest of the meringue and keep folding gently as possible. To create moist chocolate sponge cake, add melted butter and mix gently as well. Pour the batter to the baking pan lined with parchment paper. You need to even up and tap it few times to get rid of any air bubbles. Then sprinkle with powdered sugar and bake in preheated oven at 335 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. Cool down the ready sponge cake, then cut circle using your ring mold, just like that. For the cheese mousse, beat soft cream cheese with sugar until smooth. Add Greek yogurt and keep beating. In a separate bowl, beat cold heavy cream with powdered sugar only up to 50%. Then add cream to the cheese mixture and gently mix. To create nice flavor in the cheese mousse, add lime zest and tangerine or orange juice. Add gelatin, which you need to sift, and mix everything together until well combined. And now, to assemble the cake, wrap the ring mold around it with a plastic wrap. Place the chocolate sponge cake circle on the bottom. Take the ready jelly out from the pan, loose the side with a knife and turn it upside down. Pour the mousse just to cover the bottom of the chocolate sponge cake. Then gently place the mandarin jelly layer on top, don't worry if it cracks. Add the remaining mousse on top. You have to even up with the spatula and freeze the cake for at least 5 hours or overnight. To remove the cake mold, place warm towel around to warm up the sides, then gently slide the form. Even up with spatula, then place the cake on a rack and pop it to the fridge. To create mirror glaze, in a saucepan bring to a boil water, sugar, corn syrup or glucose, and boil for 2 to 3 minutes by stirring occasionally. Then remove from the heat, add condensed milk, heavy cream, gelatin, which I already soak in a water, and white chocolate. Whisk all together to melt and dissolve gelatin completely in the liquid. Add food coloring, here I'm using golden yellow color, and whisk. Next, strain through a fine mesh sieve and let the glaze cool to a room temperature around 34 Celsius. With this step, you need to check to be exact. And now is the fun part. Pour the ready glaze over a chilled cake and refrigerate for 1 hour. Decorate with white chocolate and for more festive look, add gold dust on top. And voila! You have beautiful and professional dessert. I hope you all enjoyed this fun and colorful dessert. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me below. As well, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.